President Ramos-Horta arrives for state visit. OPIC hosts the first validation workshop. And BSP distributes survival benefits. A very good evening. This is National MTV News. I'm Alinta Yopolo. Thank you for joining us. The President of the Democratic Republic of Timor-Leste, Dr. Ramos-Horta, arrived in Papua New Guinea yesterday. This official state visit will enable discussions on trade relations and people-to-people exchanges.
The President's visit is scheduled from May 10th to 13th, focusing on strengthening bilateral relations with Papua New Guinea. Before proceeding with bilateral meetings with the Prime Minister today, the President made a courtesy call on the Governor-General with a joint conference held afterwards. During the joint conference at the Melanesian House, Prime Minister James Marape announced that the President has the voice to represent small nations and will also be attending tomorrow's Melanesian Ocean Summit at the APEC House in Port Moresby. Marape noted that the President is a strong global statesman and his voice for emerging nations in climate change-related issues, economy and peace is important.
We are both nations emerging, tucked in the middle of a region where you have Indonesia to our east and in and around us. You have Australia to our south. You have the ASEAN family of nations, the Pacific Island family of nations, as well as the APEC nations. And we are in this space together and working side by side.
PM Marape added that the President had supported Papua New Guinea's bid to become a full member of ASEAN and requested for his country to have an embassy here in Port Moresby.
I want to also say His Excellency will be part of our important Ocean Conference that is to be hosted by our nation starting tonight and onwards to tomorrow. He will be part of the Melanesian family of nations in his address.
President of the Democratic Republic of Timor-Leste reaffirmed that his country looks forward to enhancing bilateral relationship with Papua New Guinea.
We have the greatest admiration and respect for your people, for your leadership. I pay your tribute to your founding leader, Michael Somar. We are a new member in ASEAN, facing great opportunities, but also challenges in continuing to improve the lives of the people. Independence, after all, should be for the benefit of the people. Joining ASEAN should be for the benefit of the people. So,
Jacinta Doctor, National MTV News.
After successfully completing regional consultations around the country, the first validation process by Oil Palm Industry Corporation was held today in Lae, Morobe Province.
The Oil Palm Industry Corporation has kicked off the first validation of the two proposed bills here in Lae, Morobe Province. The officials met with the local growers, industry representatives and government offices to review feedback from earlier consultations. The validation ensures the bills reflect stakeholders' views and are practical for real-world implementation. Minister for Oil Palm, Francis Manake, said the validation is crucial to make sure the bills are workable and benefit both the industry and communities.
We have seen the land settlement scheme in Western Britain and upon the top. And the other concepts that's been developed after those two projects. We've seen the ILG concept, we've seen the SABL concepts, and it's affected the industry in most areas in Papua New Guinea. But in doing so, we've now seen the best way we can be able to mobilize, especially land, to make payway for developing oil palm.
Minister Manake says the bill aims to strengthen regulations and management for the oil palm industry nationwide.
that the government has already identified this commodity as a commodity that will improve our economy way forward. But again, it all depends on how we landowners, how we growers mobilize ourselves in terms of the land accessibility, and so as how we can be able to partner with our local governments.
The process will continue to other provinces before the bills are finalized. This is National EMTV News. I'm Jonathan Sibona reporting from Ley, Morobe Province.
Professor Paddy Diwan, a renowned pediatric surgeon and urologist, will be visiting the country from May 16 to the 23rd. His visit will provide a rare and valuable opportunity for children with complex congenital conditions from across the country to be assessed.
The visit, hosted by Paradise Private Hospital, will include specialist consultations, surgical procedures, and training for local doctors and medical staff. Janet Sios, Director of Paradise Private Hospital's Finance and Admin Division, shared the impact of Professor Diwan's work.
And he has impacted many lives, especially the children.
Mrs. Sios said this is an excellent opportunity for the professor to reconnect with colleagues and meet new medical professionals.
So, Professor, this is the impact of what we are trying to bring you into this country back, to reconnect your passion for the children of this nation.
She elaborated on a potential partnership.
We want to partner with the university, medical school, to be able to offer what we can do with you. We'll offer it to train more surgeons in pediatric surgery, which is, as far as I understand it, is the most complicated and the most delicate type of operation that they can do for children.
Meanwhile, Director for the hospital's medical services revealed options to continue this program.
It will not just be surgery only. We plan to have training and educational sessions as well for our staff as well, and other staff from PHAs that we are expecting to fly in to join us, as well as going to discussions to explore options for partnerships to continue this program for the long run.
Professor Diwan's first visit to the country was in 1993. Since then, he has made 27 visits, conducted more than 1,500 clinical reviews, and performed over 800 surgical procedures across Port Moresby, Ley, Goroka, Rabaul, and Alotau. He said Papua New Guinea has become his second home over the years. Amanda Ilaitia, National EMTV News.
Since starting construction on the Middle Ramu Highway in April 2024, contractor AP Builders has crossed the Jimmy River and reached Angape in Medang Province's Middle Ramu district.
The contractor is now at Agape, a few kilometers away from Simba in the Middle Ramu district. According to AP Builders, the Medang side of the road is mountainous and has difficult terrain, making it challenging to mobilize fuel, equipment and other services. However, work is continuing and is expected to reach Agape soon. The Secretary for Works and Highways, Gibson Holemba, said the road is an important economic highway. He said the project has been funded by many partners.
Baya Medang is one of the Connect PNG corridors. I think it's corridor number 4 under the Connect PNG program. That's one of the economic highways that has been identified under the Connect PNG program. So from the commencement of this project, we started with Defense Force. Defense Force came in and they did a bit of work on the side of Ruti. And now that district has come in board, Middle Ramu district has engaged one of our local contractors, and then with the support with Western Islands provincial government, they put funding, counterpart funding. Also with the Medang provincial government, they put also some provincial counterpart funding. And we also at Works Department, we are putting some funding through the Connect PNG program. So the work is member for Mulbaya also is very supportive of this program. The district has also supported with funding to also push the contract.
Mr. Holemba further highlighted the importance of the road project.
So far we are almost reaching up to Simba. I think there's Mount Simba or something. That's almost close to the first village of Simba now. On the other side, from Medeng side, our PDT equipments are working. We've punched all the way to Ramu. Now they're starting graveling work from Ramu back to Sino. So that side has been reached last year. This side we've crossed over the Jimmy River. We supplied almost 100-meter bridge. Now the bridge is being loaded down to Jimmy River. That's one of the big rivers that we need to cross. So we're hoping that we will connect the missing link by this year.
The roadwork is expected to be completed this year. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
The National Information and Communications Technology Authority welcomed 3 new board members today. Among the 3 is Polume Lume, who now officially assumes the office as the Chief Executive Officer of NICTA after serving in the acting capacity. The new board members are Charles Chiu, independent expert, Charlie Gilichibi, non-executive director, and Polume Lume, the Chief Executive Officer. Formally taking the oath today, the board members committed their expertise in ensuring NICTA delivers on its mandate.
Integrity and responsible leadership in advancing the interests.
Upon being sworn in as CEO, Polume Lume highlighted 4 strategic priorities that will guide NICTA in the next 5 years.
We want to strengthen and improve the internal governance system. Secondly, we want to enforce the law. Firmly, fairly, and consistently, we want to step up enforcement. Third, we want to create a sustainable revenue stream for the institution, for institutional resilience. Fourth, we want to expand the ICT sector to unlock the national economic growth.
He said for too long, non-compliance within the sector was tolerated and that era will end with the new board and management at the helm. Non-executive director of NICTA said the authority has strong support from the government.
We have very strong support from the government to push the agenda of NICTA in terms of helping to shape communications in the country. So I will contribute to the board in terms of the agenda of improving access and affordability for the rest of our country.
Independent expert to NICTA board emphasized on the importance of connectivity.
Connectivity really forms the base and the priority of what NICTA, I think, will be focusing on going forward. Connectivity is, again, only one side of a coin. The other side really is digital skills and the ability to use that connectivity effectively.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab saja nah. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, 1 cube at a time.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 Kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 Kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Good Pillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
Money Plus, we're ready to go.
The IPI Group is PNG's most innovative, dynamic and diverse logistics company, totally focused on delivering outstanding service. Our diversified divisions span from major warehousing, bulk fuel and road transport to large-scale commercial catering. The IPI Group of companies will be your partner, supplying tailor-made logistics solutions.
Banking doesn't have to be complicated. With BSP's OneTalk Wallet, control your money wherever, whenever. Dial *131#, enter your PIN, select cash in or out, and generate a secure code to withdraw cash. It's the only wallet for cardless ATM withdrawals. Send and receive funds, pay for goods and bills, or withdraw cash with ease. All with BSP's OneTalk Wallet. BSP's OneTalk Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# today.
MTV brings to you a fresh new talk show program in 2026. Watch our exclusive interview with special guest, Honorable James Marape, Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea, as we discuss government programs and projects since 2019. Walk by Talk, coming soon on MTV.
You're watching National MTV News. BSP Life PNG has distributed over 3.5 million kina in survival benefits to more than 1,500 health support workers across Papua New Guinea. This payout marks a crucial landmark for the PNG Health Support Workers Association and highlights the tangible value of life insurance.
BSP Life Country Manager Nielsen Singh highlighted the growth of the organization since it began operations in 2018. Mr. Singh said the company remains a trusted life insurer committed to protecting families and delivering meaningful value, and the payout of 3.5 million kina to PNG Health Support Workers Association is a testament.
3 years later, BSP Life PNG is proud to announce the payment of a combined 3.5 million kina in survival benefits to more than 1,500 PNG HSWA members throughout 2026. The remaining members will be paid subsequently in 2027. This is the first survival benefit payout for this group and a landmark milestone for insurance uptake in Papua New Guinea.
The partnership with PNG HSW, established in 2023 through a government-supported partnership, provides over 2,000 members with access to long-term savings and protection through the OneTalk Delight product. BSP Life PNG Board Chairman Rabi Namali Jr. said this payment represents more than just financial transactions.
Behind every payout announced today is a family, a future, and a promise fulfilled. On behalf of the BSP Life PNG Board, I thank our management team, staff, insurance advisors, and our shareholder BSP Financial Group Limited for their continued commitment and support. Today's milestone demonstrates the important role insurance can play in building financial resilience across Papua New Guinea.
General Secretary for PNG Health Support Workers Association said this is a significant milestone, and he thanked BSP Life for the partnership.
I am greatly honored to have this opportunity to represent my executive team and members nationwide, and not forgetting the government who stood behind the agreement and implementation of this.
The 3.5 million kina in payout has been distributed to 1,500 health support workers nationwide. The event concluded with a call for continued proactive steps by government and associations to enhance the financial stability of the nation's workforce. Pakatambo, National MTV News.
PNG Power Limited's second batch of 101 apprentices commenced their induction program today at the PNG Power Training Center. This marks the completion of PPL's 2026 apprentice intake, following the first batch of 99 apprentices inducted on February 2nd, 2026.
These 101 apprentices comprises of 18 females and 83 males who will be doing 4 years of apprentice under categories including diesel fitter, electrical fitter, electrical management, maintenance fitting and mechanist, and power station operator. Speaking during the induction program this morning, PPL Chief Executive Officer Paul Bailey said after 6 years without an apprentice program, the company is again rebuilding its technological foundation through reviving the apprentice program.
This is not just a training program. This is a strategic investment in the people, in you, who will keep our lights on, our turbines running, and the nation moving forward. You are also joining PNG Power at a time of transformation. We are modernising our systems, we're strengthening our organisations and operation, and we're most importantly rebuilding our workforce. And you, our apprentices, are at the centre of this transformation.
Kumul Consolidated Holdings Limited Managing Director Professor David Kavanamur said revival of this program is a statement of commitment by KCH and PPL to close the gaps and strengthen the energy sector in the country.
As majority shareholder, KCH's interest in this program is strategic. We are not here simply to attend a ceremony. We are here because workforce capability is central to the transformation underway currently within PNG Power.
Also noting the importance of the program, Professor David Kavanamur highlighted the advantages of the apprentice program.
There are 4 areas where the program directly delivers on KCH's priorities. 1 is plugging the skill gap. PNG Power cannot sustain operations with an aging workforce. Building institutional capacity. 200 trained apprentices developed in-house means PNG Power grows its own capability rather than depend on external expertise. Driving succession planning. The graduates of this program are not just workers. We are nurturing you in an environment of success.
A total of 1,364 applications were received under the program, with 716 being shortlisted. Through the entry test and interviews, about 443 progressed and 200 passed final selections. Jacinta Dr. National EMTV News.
19 Butaka Academy students received glasses today following their recent eye screenings. Lila Foundation, in partnership with Pacific International Hospital and other partners, visited Butuka Academy in Port Moresby and distributed free prescription glasses to students as part of an ongoing school eye health initiative. This initiative marks a milestone for Landmark Vision Care Initiative launched in 2025 during World Sight Day aimed at addressing preventable vision impairment among school-aged children. The director of Butuka Academy thanked Lila Foundation for choosing Butuka Academy.
On behalf of our students and staff, I sincerely thank the Lila Foundation, the PIH, the Eye Care Center, for choosing Butuka Academy as part of this wonderful program. We are truly delighted to have a free eye check and at the same time given those free eyeglasses that will help them better understand their lessons.
The director of Lila Foundation highlighted the initiative.
We have done over 4,000 screenings, and we have identified children, about 70 children who require glasses, and this is our second program where we are distributing the glasses.
She explained how Lila Foundation was identified to extend their eye screening services to schools.
Suffering from avoidable blindness. So we go do surgery in provinces from Thari to Manus and all over Papua New Guinea. But our work was noticed by Charity Vision USA, and through their partnerships with the Church of Jesus Christ, Latter-day Saints, they approached us to see if we could double the number of surgeries that we do in Papua New Guinea, but they also suggested.
At Butuka Academy, 306 students have undergone screening. Out of the total, 105 went for thorough eye tests, and 30 students were identified to receive glasses. The first batch of students received glasses today, and the remaining 11 will receive theirs later this week. To date, 4,172 students across 8 government schools in NCD have undergone comprehensive eye screening. This was made possible through Lila Foundation, with support from Pacific International Hospital, One Sight, Charity Vision Foundation, and the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. A recipient of the BSP Life Insurance payout, Ruth Kange, who is a payroll officer with Southern Highlands Provincial Health Authority, shared her testimony on the insurance and the benefit of partnership with PNG Health Support Workers Association.
Unlike the traditional life insurance, the BSP Life Insurance survival benefits policy pays out cash to its members every 3 years. Today's payout to PNG Health Support Workers Association marks its first payout in the partnership, and one of the recipients, Ruth Kange, shared her excitement and her feedback on such insurance policy.
Nice to save it for your family needs. And with these 2 survival benefits, I got one in 2020, last year, 25, and then again this year, I've got that money and I've paid out my child at the aviation college here. There's a 30,000 fee they charge, and I said, oh, thank God. Thank you to BSP Life for this. I've saved that money for my child.
Mrs. Kange also shared testimonies of her colleagues.
We've got additional recruitments at Ella PHA, they've got people already paying that 75 premium to the bank already who need to sign up. And I've got 20 people we have just recruited. I've done deductions, and knowing that, seeing that the people have been receiving benefits now, I've got doctors fronting up my office. They want to join. And
she also appealed to others to sign up with the insurer.
I'm appealing to Papua New Guineans. I think this is not only for the health support workers. Doctors need to join in. I have on record, I'm seeing from the payroll, 2 officers have elected to join PNG Health Support Workers. They are doing the deduction. They have their different rates, but they are giving back to the BSP Life.
BSP Life's products such as One Talk Delight and One Talk Sumatin are designed for ordinary Papua New Guineans, residents, and contracted foreign nationals with valid work visa of 3 years or more. Pakatambua National EMTV News.
Now we take a look at the NASFund market report. The Kina closed lower at $0.2299 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your Kina was buying $0.2224, 0.3036 Australian dollars, 1.1809 euro, and 34.62 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading lower, coffee closed higher, cocoa closed lower, palm oil closed lower, crude oil is trading higher, and copper closed higher. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, the ASX 200 is trading lower, and the All Ordinaries is trading lower. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Stere tempo romano
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NAS Fund. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Announcing the Skill Rise School Competition 2026 with monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 Kina building project funding. You can make a difference. Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or softened seed Scout rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win. Terms and conditions apply. Skill Rise, and by you like it.
As PNG's only ISO-accredited bulk haulage operator, IPI Transport guarantees the delivery of your critical cargo. Equipped with state-of-the-art GPS tracking systems and backed by an experienced team, you can rely on IPI Transport, part of the IPI group of companies.
Ready for the world, so is your Visa Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new Visa Visa card.
Welcome to Kokopo Beach Bungalow Resort in the heart of Kokopo. Nestled along the coastline with breathtaking views of the islands and volcanoes, we invite you to share this tropical island paradise with us. For your next business trip, leisure or marine adventure, call Kokopo Beach Bungalow Resort to discuss your escape on 982-8788 or visit us on www.kbb.com.pg. Escape, explore, enjoy.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You're watching National MTV News. The We Are One Foundation, through its Mother's Day Charity Music Festival, brought together families, communities, and mothers in the nation's capital to celebrate Mother's Day in the spirit of unity at Sir Hubert Murray Stadium yesterday.
The Mother's Day Charity Music Festival is a national awareness and fundraising initiative of the We Are One Foundation, where proceeds from this music festival will go towards supporting the cervical cancer unit at Port Moresby General Hospital. The festival brought together families, communities, and some of Papua New Guinea's most loved artists for an evening of music, unity, and celebration while supporting an important health cause. In maintaining a safe environment for the audience, the foundation partnered with security firms together with police and ensured a smooth flow of activities. The festival featured performances from the country's most hit artists, which was designed to be inclusive and family-focused, bringing people together in the spirit of unity. Jacinta Dr. National MTV News.
Now moving to overseas news. Britain's Prime Minister is facing renewed calls to step down after the UK's Labour Party suffered major losses in the local elections last week. Keir Starmer will attempt to reassert his authority in a critical policy speech to Parliament on Monday, which could see him threatened with a leadership challenge if it fails to land.
You could say these are things we've done.
Sir Keir Starmer, is he about to face a formal leadership challenge? He was looking relaxed this weekend, but on the minds of many of his MPs is the drubbing Labour suffered and whether he should go. The Education Secretary said today the party had had a kicking and there had been failures in government, but Sir Keir will try to seize the initiative in a speech tomorrow.
The Prime Minister will set out a fresh direction for our country and for our party that will rise to the scale of what we face. But we have to be honest about the scale of what we face. I share the impatience that people feel.
You sound very frustrated.
About how nearly 2 years on, people want to see more. I get that. I'm not going to step back from that. But I also have to level with people about the enormity of the decades-long challenges that some of this comes back to.
But writing in The Times today, Josh Simons, a former Starmer supporter and junior minister who left the government in February, said, "I do not believe the Prime Minister can rise to this moment. He has lost the country." He added he should take control of the situation by overseeing an orderly transition to a new Prime Minister. Another Labour MP, Catherine West, who yesterday said she would seek support from colleagues to launch a challenge if the Cabinet did not move to unseat Sir Keir, today suggested she'd give him a hearing first.
I'm a fair person. I will hear what the Prime Minister's got to say tomorrow, and then if I'm still dissatisfied, I will put out my email to the Parliamentary Labour Party asking for names. And the reason I am doing that is not for me, it's for working people, because Labour is the only party that can beat reform.
Good morning. In Scotland, Labour suffered its worst election result since devolution. The Scottish Labour leader, Anna Sawa, had tried to distance himself from Sir Keir, calling for him to go in February. He said there'd been a national wave against Labour.
There was a national wave. You can see that right across every part of the United Kingdom, but I'm not going to shy away from my share of the responsibility. Of course, I take my share of the responsibility, my fair share of the responsibility for the outcome we got, which ultimately was not the one we wanted, was not my ambition, and is disappointing.
Some 30 MPs have publicly said it's time for a change. 80 would have to back one candidate to start the process for a contest. But Sir Keir has shown no sign he'll heed calls to plan his own exit.
U.S. President Donald Trump has rejected Iran's response to a U.S. proposal to end the war in the Middle East. This comes after Iran warned it would not hold back from retaliating against any U.S. strikes or permit more foreign warships in the Strait of Hormuz.
Donald Trump is not happy and has called Iran's most recent peace proposal totally unacceptable, saying he does not like it. Iran sent their response to a United States proposal to end the war through Pakistani mediators earlier today, but very little detail about what their response entails has been made public, although the Wall Street Journal is reporting that their formal response did not include commitments around the country's nuclear program, and that has been a long-standing red line for President Donald Trump, who has, for years and throughout this war, said Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. For now, there is this uneasy and fragile ceasefire that remains in place and has done for over a month now, but in recent days it has been tested with both sides striking and accusing one another. President Trump has threatened in the past that if a deal could not be reached, the United States could continue military action, and he lashed out on social media earlier today, accusing Iran of delay tactics and threatening that there will be consequences if a deal is not reached, saying, quote, "They will be laughing no longer." Now, this is the 10th week of this war, and a reminder, when this started, President Trump told the American people that he thought it would be over in 4 to 5 weeks. This is the same president that campaigned on ending America's involvement in forever wars. The Strait of Hormuz remains closed and remains in Iranian control. The United States blockade around Iranian ports near the Strait of Hormuz is also still in place, and that means that the international economy remains uneasy and this critical choke point and this war continues to impact energy security and supplies around the world. It appears a peace deal is not within reach as the two sides appear to continue to not agree or find terms to end this war anytime soon.
A flight chartered by the Australian government is scheduled to depart Tenerife in the Canary Islands tomorrow, carrying 5 Australians who were on board the cruise ship hit by antivirus. It will be the last repatriation flight to leave Tenerife after a huge logistics effort to evacuate passengers and crew.
This has been a carefully coordinated and complex operation to evacuate passengers and crew from the MV Hondius and repatriate them to 23 different countries. During Sunday local time, we've seen a series of rescue boats picking up passengers from the cruise ship and bringing them ashore on the island of Tenerife. People have then boarded buses to the airport. They were only allowed off the ship once there was an evacuation plane sent by their country's government waiting at the airport and ready to fly. Spanish passengers were the first to leave, then French, followed by passengers from other countries as the hours went on all the way up to sundown. None have been showing symptoms. The evacuation operation resumes on Monday morning local time, and the 5 people from Australia as well as 1 New Zealander will be the last to leave. They're not showing any symptoms. There are no concerns about their health at this stage. They've just been waiting for an Australian government-supported charter flight to arrive. It's due around 5 p.m. local time on Monday, so that's the early hours of Tuesday morning Australian time, and then it'll turn around and depart pretty quickly after that. Medical personnel will be on board the flight, which is due to land in Perth on Tuesday, and the passengers will then go into quarantine. There's also been another complex and careful operation underway to manage a case of hantavirus 9,000 kilometres south of Tenerife. A team of 6 paratroopers, an intensive care doctor and an ICU nurse from the British Army parachuted onto Tristan da Cunha, a tiny island in the South Atlantic Ocean. They were there to deliver medical supplies because a man on the island who'd been a passenger on the cruise ship was running out of oxygen. Tristan da Cunha has a population of just 221. It has no airstrip and can only be reached by boat, so parachuting in was the only option. So yet another major logistical challenge related to this hantavirus cruise ship outbreak.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Trukai Sports. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
40 years ago, Dated PNG began with a vision to connect Papua New Guinea through technology.
Today, we celebrate 40 years of innovation, service, and partnership.
From humble beginnings to becoming a trusted leader in ICT, our journey has been powered by our people, our clients, and our community.
As we honor the past, we look forward to shaping the future together.
Happy 40th anniversary, Dated PNG.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom More Bundles. Top up now.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
7 p.m. tonight on In Focus.
Westpac Women Awards was started in 2002. It's really about celebrating and recognising different women in the community, in business.
Also,
is the pressures and stresses that they encounter in the workplace. Not only the women themselves, but also to their babies as well.
That's on In Focus tonight, 7 p.m.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. PNG Chiefs management confirmed that local talent will feature on their recruitment roster. The lineup includes players from the PNG Hunters alongside elite prospects currently competing in the United Kingdom.
Papua New Guinea Chiefs football manager Michael Chama stated recently that the club will have a couple of local talents in their squad. He says the Papua New Guinea Hunters players currently competing in Queensland Rugby League competition have a chance to make the team. Despite not signing an agreement for Hunters to be its feeder club, Chama says the selection is open to put together a competitive side. He stated that management will scout the United Kingdom market to secure talent for the Chiefs, focusing on Super League players. He says discussions for possible signing are ongoing and will be disclosed when the agreements are done. Charlie Dumavi, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Chicken kebab saja nak? Yum!
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Welcome to Kokopo Beach Bungalow Resort in the heart of Kokopo. Nestled along the coastline with breathtaking views of the islands and volcanoes, we invite you to share this tropical island paradise with us. For your next business trip, leisure or marine adventure, call Kokopo Beach Bungalow Resort to discuss your escape on 982-8788 or visit us on www.kbb.com.pg. Escape, explore, enjoy.
Ready for the world, so is your TISA Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
I'm Martha. Join me every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. for Goodman Fielder International Sky Time. The cooking show where we inspire you to create simple and delicious meals using ingredients available near you. Plus, we have talented chefs and cooks joining us throughout the year, sharing their own delicious creations. Remember, that's every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. right here on your number one to watch, MTV.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
You're watching Trukai Sports. Karawagi Rugby Football League is gaining momentum following the receival of 500,000 kina from Karawagi District Development. The funding will help the competition develop players for premier competitions. Authority.
Karawagi Rugby League President Jason Diunde confirmed the assistance as he thanked the district for its support. The funding of 500,000 was announced recently by the local member Francis Sione. Sione says 500,000 has already been allocated by his district development authority for this year's competition to support the league's officials and board to run their affairs of the competition. Simbu Gawana Noah Cole, who was also present at the launching, urged the young people to be committed, disciplined and serious if they want to progress in the code. He says unlike the past, rugby league competition in Papua New Guinea now comes with a lot of opportunities. Dione says a couple of players have come through their pathways and gone into the PNG National Rugby League competition, and they will continue to provide an avenue for more players to further their careers. He says this year's competition will continue to grow. Charlie Dumavi, Trukai Sports.
Meanwhile, the member for Karawagi District is calling on youths across Simbu Province to use sports as a foundation for a better future.
Member for Karawagi Francis Sione says PNG has come a long way and people need to change their mindset and contribute to positive nation building. He says the government is obligated to drive services and development to all communities, but if people cannot change their mindsets and characters, communities will remain the same. He also urged the people of Karawagi to respect public servants, missionaries and other key stakeholders who are at the forefront of driving development. He stated that sports serves as a vital tool to steer community youths away from illegal activities. Furthermore, participants foster strong bonds, encouraging players to respect others and make positive choices off the field. Charlie Dumavi, Trukai Sports.
That ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Buy EasyPay with Telecom. Simply top up and purchase EasyPay from your phone. Here's how to buy. Dial *775#, enter the meter number, enter the amount, press 1 to confirm, and receive SMS with voucher and transaction reference number. Great value and PNG-owned sure feels good. Drop in to your nearest telecom store or kiosk to top up and buy EasyPay. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Years ago, Dated PNG began with a vision to connect Papua New Guinea through technology.
Today, we celebrate 40 years of innovation, service, and partnership.
From humble beginnings to becoming a trusted leader in ICT, our journey has been powered by our people, our clients, and our community.
As we honor the past, we look forward to shaping the future together.
Happy 40th anniversary, BSP PNG.
7 p.m. tonight on In Focus.
Westpac Women Awards was started in 2002. It's really about celebrating and recognising different women in the community, in business.
Also,
is the pressures and stresses that they encounter in the workplace. Not only the women themselves, but also to their babies as well.
That's on In Focus tonight 7 p.m.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Morning Plus, with you always.
The Morning Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby, mostly sunny, and Popondetta, possible morning fog patches, then mostly sunny, then evening showers to rain. In the Momasa region, Lay City, cloudy with few afternoon to evening showers to rain and possible thunderstorms. And Vanimo, morning occasional rain showers, then fine to partly cloudy. In the New Guinea Island region, Lorengau, partly cloudy with evening showers to rain developing. And Buka, cloudy with occasional heavy showers to rain and thunderstorms. And in the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, morning fog patches clearing, then partly cloudy with evening showers to rain. And Menditari and Wabeg, morning fog patches clearing into partly cloudy and possible heavy evening rain periods.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by Morning Plus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Monday, the 11th of May 2026. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and